I'm Nirosha. Today I'm going to present about my favorite philanthropist. Let's start with the definition of a philanthropist as per Google. A person who seeks to promote the welfare of others, especially by donating money to good causes. As some of you already presented about philanthropists like Ratan Tata, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill and Melinda Gates, Warren Buffett, etc. I have a question. How many of you wanted to become a philanthropist? If yes, what do you want to focus on? Okay,
Education.
do you know a philanthropist whose objective is to preserve cultural heritage of India? There is a philanthropist named Srimati Bimla Podar whose objective is to preserve Indian cultural heritage of India. She is Srimati Bimla Podar. She was born and brought up in Varanasi, India. She is an Indian social worker, scientist, business person and a philanthropist. She holds directorship of many business organizations which includes Ambuja Cements, etc. And she was the founder of Gnana Pravaha, a Varanasi center based on cultural studies and research. She was married into rich business family to late Bimal Kumar Podar. Yeah, she was the founder of Gnana Pravaha, which was built with the objective of furthering research and learning in traditional Indian scriptures, art, music, history, paintings, etc. She was interested in art, music since childhood. So her objective is that she was honored by the Government of India in 2015 with Padma Shri, the 4th highest Indian civilian award. And here's the photo. Hereby I conclude, if we are to preserve culture, we must continue to create it. Be proud of your culture. Thank you.
So hi guys, yesterday there were some technical issues. I want to share my views about philanthropy and something that it's about giving back to the society. So giving back means have two parts. One is by charity and one by philanthropy. And the charity is just donating money, it's temporary, but the philanthropy is about solving the issue behind the problem. It's mainly about solving the problem. So that inspires me, solving the problem. As a human, we were here to gain the knowledge and solve our problems with that knowledge, applying the knowledge. And philanthropy inspires me. So there are many philanthropists. Everyone is an inspiration for me, and one of the philanthropists is Mr. GMR. He is a first generation entrepreneur from Rajam. He was born in July 1950 in Rajam, Andhra Pradesh. He is a mechanical engineer from AU. He started his business from trading agriculture commodities from the start, and then he diversified into different business and founded GMR Group in the year 1980 sometime around. Now GMR Group has a net worth of 2.6 billion US dollars. GMR is one of the most generous philanthropists in corporate India, and the GMR Group has a CSR wing called GMR Varalakshmi Foundation. So its main objective is to develop social infrastructure and enhance social quality of the communities around the location that has the GMR Group's presence. And Yeah, it has four groups. One, the educational wing, health wing, empowerment and livelihood, and community development. Education wing is to provide education for socially underrepresented people. They have an institute near Rajam, GMRIT. So it really helps for the people around the area to get graduation, mainly in engineering and stuff, at an affordable prices. The other thing is helping. Basically, what in Vijayanagar, the rural backdrop, it is very difficult to reach hospitals and to get basic primary health care. People don't have awareness, and when you observe in news, you can see that people, the pregnant ladies, it is very difficult. They have to carry them in the bed and walk for 40-50 kilometers. So it's very problem, and the government never address that issue. It is so, yeah, they address that issue, and they provide the connectivity for the rural people to hospitals, and provide sanitation in the rural areas. Rural areas don't have sanitation facilities, so the helping deals with that stuff. And empowerment and livelihood. So for the rural people, they train them in some hospitality management. They train that stuff for them, and it, yeah, they make them to be self-employed. And the community wing, it is like providing water, fresh water, and that stuff. So thank you.
It wasn't so bad. It wasn't so hard, was it?
I'm Sri Lalita Jantan. My topic is all about philanthropist of our choice. When I was given this topic, I literally don't know the meaning of the word philanthropist. Now, first, let us start with the meaning of philanthropist. Philanthropist is a person who donates money, time, talent, skills to pursue a better purpose, who seeks to promote the welfare of others, especially a generous donation of money. It's like a charitable kind of activity. When we hear the name Upasana Konidela, what thoughts that reaches our mind? Like Ramcharan not only those, she is a very great woman philanthropist. My favorite philanthropist is Upasana Kamineni Konidala. Now coming to brief introduction of her, she born on 20th July 1989. It was on Thursday. Zodiac sign Cancer. Place Hyderabad. Education degree in International Business Marketing and Management from Regent's University, London. She got married with South Indian actor Ramcharan. Now coming to her career, she is vice chairperson of Apollo Foundation and Apollo Life. Owner and chief editor-in-chief of Be Positive magazine. It is a wellness magazine, health and health magazine. Now coming to awards, she has been honored with Femina recognition in healthcare in 2017. She has been honored with the prestigious Mahatma Gandhi Award for leadership in CSR In 2019, she also honored with Dada Saheb Phalke Award for Philanthropist of the Year in 2019. Coming to honors, she is philanthropy ambassador of WWF Forest Frontline Heroes. She also recognized as Tycoons of Tomorrow and felicitated by Forbes in 2018. Tycoons of Tomorrow means she is recognized as Future of India. Now coming to her attributes, she is next generation entrepreneur, well-being curator, sustainability activist, animal conservationist, and distinguished philanthropist. Now coming to fact, her nickname is Oopsie. Thank you. I want to conclude. Can I say in Telugu?
Sure.
మన ఏజ్లో మనం ఇంత పెద్ద యాక్టివిటీస్ చేయలేము కానీ మనం స్కూల్ ఏజ్లో కానీ కాలేజ్ ఏజ్లో కానీ లంచ్ ఉంటుంది కదా మ్యామ్, అది మనకి ఆ టైంకి మనం తినాలనిపించకపోతే నార్మల్గా మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, ఇంటికి తీసుకెళ్తే అక్కడ కానీ మనం ఆ లంచ్ని మనకి ఏదైనా ఛాన్స్ ఉంటే బయటకు వెళ్ళి రోడ్ మీద చాలామంది ఉంటారు కదా, వాళ్ళకి ఇచ్చినా వాళ్ళు తీసుకుంటారు. మనం ఈ చిన్న చిన్న యాక్టివిటీస్తో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే మనం ఆ పొజిషన్కి రీచ్ అవ్వగలం.
It's not so easy to find homeless people everywhere, right? You just walk out of your house or you walk out of your school, you can't find homeless people or people in need of food.
అంటే రోడ్డు మీద ఉంటారు.